This is Rick Mason, the executive producer and host for the all-new WLOVCW and My Mississippi. Join us each and every Saturday morning, 6:30 a.m. and Sunday nights at 10 p.m., where we'll give you informative news and so many great things to offer you here in the Golden Triangle area and beyond. Check us out. We're on in 4 states, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Arkansas. Email us at issuestalkshow@gmail.com. Give us a call. 662-386-6064 is the television talk show. We're live on the television talk show Issues here in West Point, Mississippi. And again, we are all over the place. 4 states, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Arkansas. Email us at issuestalkshow@gmail.com or you can give us a call, 662-386-6064. I'm your host and executive producer, Rick Mason, along with my wife, Aisha Jefferson Mason. We're here at Community Counseling, and we're talking to one of the staffers here, and he's going to tell us who he is, what's his job title, and how do you find resources and information about community counseling. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here.
Talk to us real quickly and tell us who you are and some of the duties that you do day to day here.
Great. My name is Keenan Wald. I'm the clinical director of Community Counseling Services. And so, you know, in its purest, most simplest form, we offer mental health services across 7 counties in the state of Mississippi.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. It's pretty deep.
Yes. Yeah, and everything from counseling, psychiatry, children's specific care, day services for individuals that need that extra level of care. We have good substance use programs as well, intensive outpatient, residential treatment. I mean, we really run the gamut. We even have a crisis or a psychiatric stabilization unit to help folks that are in more severe distress. And we can get them in, they can stay with us for a period of time and avoid, you know, any of the big state institutions or anything like that.
So, with the role you play with community counseling, what are some of the most horrific situations you had to deal with your seating, your position?
That is an excellent question. You know, trying to help people, we can work on mental health issues, we can work on that. We can work on trauma, we can work on that. We can work on medication issues, we can do that. A lot of the problems that our people face day to day are systemic in nature. Right, and those are particularly difficult when we've done everything we can do, and at some point, we're just trying to help maintain you with your stability, and maybe your situation, you know, doesn't change all that much. Right. You know, I think about rent. You know, anybody whose home, when it's threatening that you're going to lose your home, that's going to, I don't care who you are, that's going to cause distress.
Yes.
And I can't lower rent. Obviously, nobody can, or somebody can, maybe. maybe there's a broader picture.
Yes.
And so for me, that's the most horrific and the most frustrating is when somebody comes, they engage in services, they benefit, things get better, but they're still a part of a system.
After the fact.
Yeah, that's just...
Aftercare.
Yeah, it's hard to overcome what you cannot control.
Man, I tell you. So, you doing what you do here at Community Counseling, if someone is dealing with a situation or dealing with an issue of some of these things that you are talking about, what would be the first step if you're dealing with mental health? What would your first response be if it came across your desk?
Well, the first thing I want to do is make sure that someone gets all the care around them that they can get. That's one of the beauties of community counseling services is we have therapists. We have what are called community support, what we used to call case managers, but people that can help you with the situation you're in. We have programs to help with homelessness. And so the first thing is just walk into one of our offices. You know, we serve Choctaw, Clay.
About 11 counties.
Oh, 7 counties.
Seven
counties,
okay,
so
right.
yes.
Okay.
And you know, we have an office in all of our counties. And so getting services is as easy as walking into one of those.
And these are free services, am I correct? Or how does that work?
So we have some grants, but we bill insurance. We have a very good sliding fee scale for folks. But we do have some grants to help people.
Because I'm saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So people could be in a situation or dealing with an issue that don't have any income or don't have any I mean, nothing, no family or anything of that nature.
Yeah.
Is that when the grant process kick in, or do you have to evaluate them, or how does that work out?
The evaluation for grants happen along the intake process, and so in a perfect world, it's seamless. But we do have to make sure certain things are checked in order to qualify for the grants. But you nailed it. You know, no income, no support whatsoever, or very little support. I don't want to make it sound like you can't have anything.
Right.
Very little support. You know, all of those things are present, then the grants are available. And the grants are limited too. You know, ideally, we use a grant to help get you connected to something else. And it's sort of a stopgap between here and here. But well, you know, if you think you can afford, come in.
You guys will do everything you can possibly to make sure you take care of them, in other words.
Yeah, being able to afford it is question number 4. You know,
yes.
Let's get you in.
And evaluate you.
We can figure it out.
So all of your staff who deals with the mental part of it, or the parts that everybody's certified, in other words, everybody's licensed, should I say?
Certified by the state. Some are independently licensed and certified by the state. Yeah, but all of our staff are certified by the state, educated, experienced. I mean, we have terrific staff.
We'll be back in just a moment for the television talk show Issues here in Westport at Community Counseling Headquarters. He's got a unique name. Tell him your name once again.
Yes, sir. Keenan Long.
Keenan.
Yes, sir.
Keenan. So that's like, you know, that's like a unique name. But we're here with Mr. Keenan, and we're sitting here to get educated on what do you do in situations and what all do community counseling service offer. We'll be back in just a moment. 662-386-6064 if you have an issue, or either email us at issuestalkshow@gmail.com. We got more to come here live from Community Counseling in Westport, Mississippi. Right here from the television talk show Issues.
Issues will return after these commercial breaks. Stay tuned.
It's all about rock bottom furniture in the Gateway Plaza Shopping Center in Columbus. Go by and check out Chris and the crew at any of his locations. It's always 90 days, same as cash. Buy now, pay later. No credit check. Beat the tax time rush. Low down payments. Plenty in stock. Fast delivery. Starting layaway note for tax time. Appliances. Furniture, refrigerators, stoves, couches, love seats, bedroom sets, accessories. Rock Bottom Furniture at all locations have all of the great savings that you can depend on. Refer a friend spending $1,000 or more and you will receive $50 cash in your hand. So go by and check out Chris Carter.
Rock Bottom Furniture right here at 201 Alabama Street. Sales going on now. Come by and use our no credit check, our same as cash options. Buy now, pay later. Use our layaways. Plenty of inventory. Lots of delivery spaces open. Come by and see us and get yours today. Beat the rush.
Come by and see us.
Rock Bottom Furniture, 201 Alabama Street in the Gateway Plaza Shopping Center in Columbus. It's all about Rock Bottom Furniture.
This is how we do it.
It's a lovers and friends Valentine's Day Ball, brought to you by B&R Production, performing live Marcellus, the singer. Also on the same show, Miss J. Sine.
Baby, I'm a real woman.
Also, the artistic band and show will be performing live Friday night, February the 14th, 2025 at the Trotter Convention Center, downtown Columbus, upper level 402 2nd Avenue North in Columbus, Mississippi. Doors open up at 6 p.m. Showtime's at 7 p.m. Music and sound and mixed by DJ Lovebone. Crowd control, yours truly, none other than the king of the city, the legend, Rick Don't Go Mason.
Please, Rick, don't go.
Plus, in the building, Ken Alexander. Tickets are only $35 in advance and $45 at the door. VIP tables are on sale right now. For more information, call 662-242-8799 or 404-617-9423. It's first class at its best. This is another B&R production.
It's your boy Mo, aka Mr. 2-in-1, and I'm here to tell you that 2-in-1 Beauty is having a huge sale right now. Human hair and bundles are buy one get one free. Human hair frontals and closures 25% off. Select wigs up to half price. Crochet hair buy 3 get 1 free. Select braided hair 5 packs for $10. We got a huge selection of phone cases up to 25% off and half price tempered glass screen protectors for any device.
Hey, run that back for me right quick.
That's right. 2-in-1 Beauty is having a huge sale right now. Human hair and bundles are buy one, get one free.
Human hair frontals and closures are 25% off. Select wigs up to 50% off.
Crochet hair is buy 3, get 1 free.
Select braiding hair 5 packs for $10. Huge selection of phone cases up to 25% off. And half price screen protectors for any device.
Make sure you pull up 2-in-1 Beauty, 618 Alabama Street in Columbus, 6800 Highway 45 South in West Point.
We're back for the television talk show Issues, sitting here with Mr. Keenan. Keenan. How do you spell that name?
Oh, I don't think it's going to help. It's Keennyn.
Something is silent.
Yeah.
But Mr. Keenan, and we're sitting here, man, in your position, in your role here again at Community Counseling.
Yeah, clinical director.
Clinical director. So basically, everything that goes on throughout, because you're here at the headquarters, everything that goes throughout all counties usually come across your desk or before your desk, or you have to juggle all of those counties as a whole, or you have people under you. How does that work out?
We have a county administrator in each county, and they are some of the hardest working people that we have with the agency. And so if there's something that comes up in Clay County, I go directly to John Jefferson.
Okay.
Right? Something comes up in Noxubee County, Sharika Macon.
So you know pretty much all the
That's
people
right.
offhand, first-hand basis, because the relationship and the passion it has to be there. So how do you feel about healthcare nowadays?
Oh.
And what I mean by that is,
Yeah.
think about it. Nowadays, you have so many people, since the pandemic took place, you have so many people have qualified to be nurses, surgeons, doctors, clinical people, this, that, and other. How do you feel about sometime when you may have experience going to the hospital or a doctor, and you feel like that particular nurse practitioner, doctor, or whatever the case may be, is not passionate and showing you love, or just, have you ever experienced that? And not to say that people don't like their job, but they could be having a bad day.
Yeah.
They could be overworked.
Yeah.
They could be sometimes underpaid. But those are people who travel and do all of this to go to get extra money. But have you ever experienced a situation in the hospital or a doctor's office where you felt you didn't get that 100% of caring?
And I think that we have to learn how to advocate for ourselves with medical providers. I think the same of ours.
Because they're human too as well.
That's right. But also, if you know something's wrong and you're not getting the feedback, or you're getting negative feedback, this isn't working, it takes a lot to say, I'm going to go to the next one. But you have to. And I think in our society, psychiatric care, medical care, therapy, that sort of stuff, it's sort of seen as, we have to learn how to go after it and tackle it just like we do anything else. Your viewers, everybody in our counties and all your states, they deserve to be treated with respect. They deserve to have any medical or mental health concerns addressed. And it's disappointing and sad that sometimes you have to go to the next person or the next person or the next person before you get that. Even with medication, I can try this medication, I don't like the side effects, I gotta go through the next one. And it takes a lot of perseverance and strength to do that. And so, that if I could give any advice to people coming to see our clinicians or any other else, is don't let the first roadblock stop you.
And first impression sometimes can be, should be the best impression, the first impression, but sometimes it don't work out the way you want it to work out, and it causes a scrambling moment in your head.
And therapy is such a detailed process that if I'm not getting, and therapy's hard because sometimes I have to give some pretty hard truths or something I see I could be wrong. But if it's not working the way you want, talk to your counselor about seeing another counselor.
Man.
It's a part of our ethics as therapists to say, I will help you connect, or if this isn't working out, I will refer you to other people. You have to learn how to persevere and know that you're worth the extra work to get the care you need.
We'll be back in just a moment to close this interview out, man. We're having a great time getting educated here with this young man here, talking about his experience, his experiences, should I say, dealing with community counseling with his job. We're going to talk more about mental health when we come back and return. Again, Issues Television Talk Show, 662-386-6064 if you have an issue, or you can email us at issuestalkshow@gmail.com. I'm your host and executive producer, Rick Mason, along with my wife, Aisha Jefferson Mason, and we're here live getting educated here at Community Counseling, here for the television talk show, Issues.
Issues will return after these commercial breaks. Stay tuned.
Baby, grind with me. Relax your mind, take your time with me. I love you deeper if you cry for me. Now come and kiss me till your body gets weak. Just grind with me, baby.
Barker Alignment Plus in Columbus will get you straight. We do more than just the lowest price front and rear alignments. Barker Alignment Plus has new and used tires, front end suspension work, struts, shocks, and much more. Oil and filter change, brake repair, collision repair, vehicle diagnostics, sensor repairs, engine and transmission replacements, as well as maintenance on ATVs, UTVs, and motorcycles. Come by Barker Alignment Plus, 1205 Gardner Boulevard, Columbus, or call 662-574-9997.
GTA and surrounding area, it's all about the Airbnb Resort. Come experience the Orchard in Kissimmee, Florida, located 15 minutes away from Disney World in a gated community with a beautiful 6-bedroom and 5-bathroom home with swimming pool, spa, great clean and comfortable atmosphere. They're currently running a special for only $200 per night with a $280 cleaning fee. So if you're in the Florida area or anywhere in the world, be sure to look them up. Call now. Larry Tate or Loretta Tate, 407-569-8660. That's 407-569-8660. Or email at ljsugarpalm@gmail.com. That's ljsugarpalm@gmail.com. Come experience the Orchard in Kissimmee, Florida. For the television talk show Issues, about to close this interview out with Keenan.
Yes, sir.
We got it right, man. We probably can't spell it right, but we have it right. And we're just getting educated about just your day-to-day job and your experience dealing with so many different personalities and so many different situations. Mental health, we're going to close it out with that. So you have seen so many situations where you've seen officers, detectives, police officers, authorities, this, that, and the other, faced with situations with people when they go to their home or get called to a situation where the police try to handle a mental health situation and it don't always turn out good.
Yeah.
So now they do have people that go out or get called to the scene from your services, or how does that work out?
So we have a mobile
What are the
crisis.
steps?
Yeah, we have a mobile crisis response team.
Mm-hmm.
It's run by Miss Chiquita Holmes, and she does a phenomenal job.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we have numbers that you can call where you're going to get us directly, but there is a state and national hotline, 988. You may have seen billboards.
I've heard about it. It's the crisis hotline.
That's
I
right.
talked with them at United Way, Renee Sanders, all of those great people. Well, go ahead.
That will connect you with somebody that can result in a team, our crisis response team, mobilizing and going where someone needs help. You know,
So this is a 24-hour job for this
24 hours.
particular
Yep.
person. So how does the individual, the officer, predicts or know if this person is having a mental breakdown? Are they wearing something on their wrist, or how does this work?
No, we training,
Mhm.
and so each county should have officers that get what's called CIT trained,
Mhm.
crisis intervention teams.
Uh-huh.
But my hope is that families and people in the community call the crisis team or 988
First, before they call.
That's right.
Mhm.
And I have, nothing in love and respect for emergency personnel, but let's have the
Situations
mental
or
health folks
right,
respond to
right,
these. And ideally, if there's a threat, if there's threats of violence, of course 911, right? But if it's mental health in nature and we know it is, then we want to respond and make sure that the individual gets care.
And this does sadden you to experience situations, because I know, how long have you been doing what you're doing?
Since 2011.
So you have experienced this, what I'm speaking on, as far as sending your people and staff out to scenes where people are having a mental health breakdown,
Yes.
a mental health breakdown.
Some sort of situation that needs mental health intervention. Yeah. But, you know, all your viewers,
Uh-huh.
you know, it's not that we're not talking about capturing lightning in a bottle,
Right.
right? It's not uncommon to be in distress. It's not uncommon to need help. And that's why we have an office in each one of our counties so that our access is there. You walk in and you'll be able to see somebody. Maybe not that day, but pretty quick turnaround of walking in and getting an appointment. Sometimes that same day, sometimes a few days later.
My brother, this interview can go on and on because I have a plethora of questions that I would love to just keep asking, because in my head, I'm constantly, just thinking and brainstorming on stuff or situations. So this issue here, how do you feel about, and of course you're going to probably be thumbs up for this one here, how do you feel about someone who's a drug addict, someone who's dealing with alcohol or drugs or heavy drugs, whatever the case may be? How do you feel about someone saying that if you've never experienced drugs or been on drugs, how can you tell me or prompt me or teach me about what not to do? Or how does that work? I mean, I understand the book sense is good, but actually experiencing being on drugs or dealing, how can, that's a tough shit. And then when you go to the meetings, everybody's talking about what they did, how can you recover from speaking about what you're doing and what you're dealing with?
I do think that there's a lot of special people that say are in recovery or have struggled with substances, help other people with their substance problems. But some of the best people I know that work in that field never had that experience.
And I understand, but again, it goes back to, that's something when the light bulb pops on. Because nothing is like actually being or doing or have done drugs and you have rescued yourself and you didn't go to a facility, but again, you have people who are professionals, who have trained, who have went to school for these type services.
It's hard because
it's a hard knock,
especially with substances. It's such a lonely affliction that when somebody is really in the depths of addiction or very problematic substance use, we feel very alone.
Yes.
And we feel like we're the only person that's ever gone through this, and it feels so unique. And so there is something special that can happen when someone sits down and says, "Man, I was right there.
Yeah.
I was right there. And there's a way out."
Yeah. So
and this is where kind of going back to what I said earlier. If I could design it, I'd get someone in. There'd be someone with experience helping them.
Yes.
There'd be someone that just is an expert on this. There's someone who's an expert on this. In times of my life when I've needed help, I need all the help I can get.
So are you saying you have experienced some of these things? Or?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks for being honest. This is going to help someone.
Yeah.
This is what I'm asking you now. So it makes sense that I would ask these questions. That's good stuff.
Well, and I think most people that get in this helping profession, we want to help others.
Right.
We've seen pieces of it, or we've seen it, even if we've just seen it in our family.
Right.
Therapy is a tough job.
Wow.
And so most of, a lot of our, and we even have what are called certified peers. These are people that have been through mental health crisis or substance use situations. They've gotten some training, and now they're really devoted to helping other people who are going through the same thing. And that's another beauty of community counseling is we really can wrap a lot
diversified and everything. Man, I tell you, it's been great. I promise you, we will be sitting down real soon again to talk, get updates, and educate and inform these people about how you guys can really help them. And then domestic violence is a whole nother.
Oh, man.
Safe Haven is there in Columbus. That's a whole nother tip. And even with domestic violence, not relationships, but it can be mother, daughter, mother, son, father, in situations, and the officers come to the home again. Another situation. Who do you go to first? They can say, I made the phone call, or I called, and then they go to the individual who is, we got more to come. Issues Television Talk Show. If they want to find you, follow your community counseling, get educated. What's the 1-800 number?
You know, go to our website.
Website, okay.
.ccsms.org.
Very simple. One more time.
www.ccsms.org.
And it will appear on the screen. We got more to come, man. Check us out. We're on 4 states: Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Arkansas. Set your DVRs. We're on the all-new WLOV CW each and every Saturday morning, 5:30 a.m. That's right, 5:30 a.m. Set your DVRs. Sunday nights, though, 10 p.m. on My Mississippi. So we give you an option to watch us early in the morning as you prepare your day, or either late at night as you end your day. We got more to come, more exciting things. And again, Rayfield Evans Jr.
Yes, sir.
A great brother,
Yes.
a great leader for this actual, he's the executive director
He is,
here.
yeah, he's a great leader for us.
Man, I tell you, great brother. And again, he's my pastor as well.
Yeah.
So I get a chance to experience every Sunday what he's teaching and delivering. And with somebody leading you guys like that with a kind heart, a soft-spoken heart, I mean, it gets no better.
Nope.
It gets no better, man. More to come. Any final remarks that you would like to leave with the world?
No, except, get the help you deserve.
Get the help you deserve. Not that you need, that you deserve.
That's right.
Man, y'all better catch that. Not what you need, but what you,
Yeah.
those are some key points. You probably learned a lot from me today, too, as well.
I did, I appreciate
Man, we got more to come here with Issues Television Talk Show. Can I get you looking at camera and say issues?
Issues?
Can I get you to say the morning kickback?
Good morning, kickback.
The morning kickback.
The morning.
We got more to come, man. 662-386-6064 if you want to be a part of Issues Television Talk Show, or either let people know about what you have going on in and around your city, your state, your neighborhoods. We're here for you, man. Blessings to each and every one of you. 2025, nothing but excellence. And I see greater is on the way. Don't forget, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. celebration is coming up this weekend of the basketball tournament at West Lowndes High School. Is going to be a plethora of teams coming back, old school players, new school players. They come together, and it's like no other, because you can see it's like a class reunion, what I would call it, for those who have played sports. Some of the stars who made it, some who didn't, but it's going to be a lot going on that day, brought to you by Jeff Smith and so many others in that area. Plus, B&R Production, February the 14th is on the way with a Valentine's celebration for lovers and friends at the Detroit Convention Center. Marcellus the singer, along with Jason A. Plus 2-in-1 Connection, doing what they do best. Rock Bottom Furniture, great people as a whole, man. We got to get on out of here. Robert Young Precision Tunes, man. Blessings to each and every one of you.